Hello, guys, and welcome to a new episode of the Football Plus Formula One show. Today, tonight, I'm gonna talk about tonight's Premier League games and tonight's games from other European leagues. I'm not gonna preview the tomorrow games because I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for that. And because not only I'm gonna talk about tonight's games, I'm also gonna talk about Formula One. So let's get started. Let's start with today's games first of all. With the Premier League, first of all, Tottenham win 2-1 against Leeds after a run of results where they had draws and a couple of difficult results. But Tottenham managed to bounce back and beat Leeds 2-1. Goals from Matthias Tell, no, equalised for Leeds United in 34th minute. But then 57th minute, a very, very good goal, fantastic goal for Mohamed Kudus, which gave the win for Tottenham at the end. I felt like Leeds United played very well. They had some chances, that good possession, good chances, but you have to take your chances at the end of the day, which Leeds did and Tottenham did. Um, Manchester United beat Sunderland 2-0. United bounced back. Good win for United. Mason goals for Mason Mount. Good finish for the first goal, and the second goal where it came from a throw in. And then you have to jump and you have to have the good, you know, height. And Sesko obviously is a tall player, of course, and he was able to capitalize on that and score 2-0. I felt like second half, didn't play brilliantly, but I don't think they have to play like that outstanding because they won they never looked in danger of drawing or losing the game. So yeah. Arsenal beat West Ham 2-0, goals from Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka. Um, and yeah, like it looked like a game where I said before the game that Arsenal are going to attack, they're going to dominate possession, and West Ham are going to sit back, play with a low block, which it did happen, but Arsenal managed to break that down. Yeah, the first goal with a chance, and then a chance on chance on chance. Eze a chance, Joker is a chance, but Declan Rice managed to give Arsenal the lead, and then the second goal came from a penalty, which kind of was in outside the box, but I think it was more on inside the box. So I think the referee made the right decision in the end, and then Bukayo Saka steps up from the penalty spot and makes it 2-0. And Arsenal win 2-0. Arsenal win 2-0. Good win, not bad. Another clean sheet as well. I mean, Arsenal have been very, very strong defensively this season. I think the only times they conceded was Newcastle away and Liverpool away, where it came from a fantastic free kick, and also a goal against Newcastle, where you could say, like Arsenal fans say, a push from Voltometo and Gabriel, but except that they've been strong defensively, very, very strong defensively, and if anybody who's gonna get past, they also conceded against City. Sorry, against from Haaland, but they haven't conceded many goals. And if you're gonna get past this Arsenal's defensive side, you're gonna have to really work hard because defensively they're so strong with the likes of Gabriel, Saliba, Calafiori, Timber. Um, they can bring all the covers on the bench as well, like Muschiera, Ben White. They're so strong defensively. And they could score as well. Let's not forget, but they could have scored more in this game. But at the end of the day, is about winning the game. That's the most important thing, which leads them to leading the Premier League. Not only because they won in this game, because Liverpool have lost again. They lose to Chelsea 2-1, and that means Arsenal will go top of the Premier League. Doesn't mean much really, in my opinion, because it's 7 games and it's very early in the season. And I said it before. I even said after the City game, where it was a 1-1 draw between Arsenal and City, and people say, "Oh, the league is done, etc. It's over." Like, calm down. It's early in the season, and I still say it's early in the season, even though Arsenal are top and Liverpool have lost a couple of games. So, but yeah, very good win for Chelsea. They deserve to win, in my opinion. Uh, in my opinion, over 90 minutes, they were the better side. Liverpool look poor, but we're gonna get into them. But let's get into Chelsea first. Caicedo, fantastic goal, quality goal. I mean, I thought he was absolutely outstanding in this game. Fantastic, and he's very underrated. I don't think he gets applaud it and credit where he deserves. Because he's a fantastic player. He can defend, he can run, he can shoot, he can attack, he can do everything. I mean, you saw the glimpses of what he can do for Chelsea last season, and especially when he did well, and also in the Club World Cup, he was phenomenal for Chelsea. And again, he was fantastic in this game. Very, very good. Defending, attacking, very, very good. Reece James, I thought he had a very good game. Enzo Fernandez, he had a good game as well. Garnacho had a chance, I think, in the first half where he hit the post, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and yeah, like fantastic. Chelsea, they were doing well. They were the better side, and then but then a bit of sloppiness, let's say, when they conceded from the 1-1 from Cody Gakpo, and you think like, okay, Chelsea have done have been the better side. They've been playing really well. They've been winning, and the crowd is on that side. How they're gonna cope with it? But they still played really well. Still kept going. Stavio came on, not only scored the winner, he also played the brilliant ball to Enzo Fernandez at some point. And then obviously the second goal with the winning goal. Stavio, not only the goal he scored, he showed some very good signs in this game. Making that pass to Enzo, some couple of movements and trying things. Very good from him. And the last games when he's played, I thought I wanted it from him a bit more, but in this game he did do more. Yes, he did, and scoring obviously the winner, which was icing on the cake, and especially against the Premier League champions. So very important win, very very important win for Chelsea, especially all the problems, all the setbacks they've had the last couple of after last international break. They've had all the setbacks they've had. So for them to bounce back like this, especially against the Premier League champions, who've started the season well or top of the league before this weekend, it's very very important. Very important win for Enzo Maresca. Very important win for Chelsea, especially for the confidence. And that's two wins in a row against Benfica and Liverpool. So very important for Chelsea, especially for the confidence and for the belief in the team, and also for Enzo Maresca to get that pressure out the way. Especially was when they scored the winner, he was ringing down the touchline like a Mourinho style. But I completely get it. I completely get the passion, and I love that passion for Maresca, because I want to see managers who, they express themselves and do whatever they like. Don't they like? Oh, they're doing it for the cameras. No, they're doing it because that's what they really love doing, and they believe for. So yeah, but you have to give a lot of credit to him as well, because he got his tactics spot on. The players of Chelsea played with a lot of spirit, a lot of belief, a lot of desire, and they clearly wanted to prove a point, especially with the couple of results they've had. So well done to Chelsea. For Liverpool, and yeah, Cucurella was fantastic as well. I thought he had a very very good game. So well done to Chelsea. Man, let's move on to Liverpool. You see the team selection. I mean, he's not starting Chiesa. By the way, he didn't even bring him on. I mean, I remember before the game against Galatasaray in the press conference, he said that we it was why we the report was asking him why he didn't put him in the Champions League squad against Galatasaray. We said, well, because he had a big of a niggle, so we don't wanna risk him and bring him with us. So we're gonna keep him for the Chelsea game, and he's going to be featured in the Chelsea game because the game coming up is Chelsea, and it's very important. And he didn't even bring him on at once. He didn't, let alone starting. He didn't even bring him on. Like, yeah, you want to save him for Chelsea for what? To sit on the bench, doing nothing, just watching. That's what you wanted to save him for? I don't understand from honest lot. And honestly, I didn't understand anything. Listen, you can criticize the players. The players should be taken responsible, but the coach as well. Honest lot. I mean, he made some strange things. Not starting Verts. I mean, again, how many times I said to you guys, it's not Salah, it's not Salah. He was dropped against Galatasaray. Did change anything? No, it's not Salah. It is the structural problem of the team. The way Arne Slot has set this Liverpool team this season has been not good at all. Has not been good at all. There's been no balance. As I said before, it only takes one pass for the team to play against Liverpool, and they're through on goal. They're too easy to play against Liverpool. They're too easy to play against. Let's look at the substitutions he brought on. He brought on Ekitike, okay. He was injured against Galatasaray, so maybe I can understand why he didn't want to start him. But let's look at the substitutions. He brought in Andrew Robertson for Kanate, Curtis Jones for Kirkus, or for Bradley, sorry, and Otaro Endo for McAllister, I think. Like, what is this? Or like, what is those changes? Like those three players, Robertson, Jones, and Endo, the defensive player. Jones can attack, but he's a central midfielder in general. You bring in those players who are not attacking players. Well, what's gonna help? You're trying to win a game, and you bring in three non-attacking players. You didn't bring in Chiesa, man. Okay, if you want to bring someone, at least bring someone who's gonna play the ball forward, who's gonna link up like Frank Pong. Frank Pong can attack. He didn't bring him on. Like, some of the decisions that Arne Slot's made is very, very baffling. Very baffling. The team selection with the substitutions, very baffling. I mean, he's played Soboslai as a centre attacking midfielder. Like, you need Isaac is a striker, okay, and he can do better. But for you to help Isaac to do well, you need a guy who's a number 10. Soboslai has not been a number 10 this season. He can play number 10, but he's not been a number 10 this season. He's been playing right back and centre midfielder. And you play him in the first time in centre attacking midfielder, first time this season. Like, I don't understand. When you've been playing right back and centre midfielder. Some of the things from what I saw from Slot was very, very strange. Salah had a very poor game. I'm surprised he played 90 minutes, by the way. And people say maybe Salah, he's been a terrible form. He's declining. I don't think he's declining. I think maybe he's learning how to play with the new teammates, how to link up with them. He's taking his time to how to do well to link up and connect well with the new teams like Isaac, John, Hekiteke and versus the attacking players. So yeah, but yeah, in general, not a good performance at all from Liverpool, and that's 3 consecutive losses. He needs to fix this on a slot, otherwise Liverpool could have a very, very difficult season, in my opinion. La Liga, Real Madrid win 3-1 against Villarreal. Real Madrid, 2 goals from Vinicius Junior, Kylian Mbappe. The link up between Mbappe and Vinicius is starting to cook, But anyway, but Real Madrid, I think they deserve to win. Like, lots of chances, lot of possession. Even the first half, I mean, they were not winning, but they should have been leading in the first half. But second half, they took their chances. Goal for Vinicius gave Real Madrid the lead, and then they managed to kick on. Second goal from Vinicius. However, 4 minutes later, Villarreal scored to make it 2-1 from Georges Mikitewedze. However, then 4 minutes later, they got a man sent off, and then 4 minutes later, Mbappe scores to make it the third goal for Real Madrid. So Real Madrid with 3-1, and it was a deserved win. They played really well. They created a lot of chances. So, especially good bounce back, especially after losing last week in the league to Atletico Madrid. Serie A, Inter Milan, a very, very good win against Cremonese. For goals from Martinez, Boni, De Marco, and Barella. Especially, it's not been like an amazing start to the season for Inter. So, for them to win this game was very, very important. Lazio, a thrilling 3-3 draw with Torino. Bayern Munich keep winning and winning and winning as they destroyed Frankfurt 3-0. Goals from Luis Diaz, he's been shining since he signed for Bayern. 2 goals from him and another goal for Harry Kane. And Bayern Munich look very, very, very strong once again this season. Now, let's move on to Formula 1.